Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mahmoud Sa'id. I'm an Egyptian immigrant to the United States. Today we have a very important topic, a very important question to try to answer regarding DV 2024. But before we get right into it, to all my Middle Eastern friends, this video is in English again because I want to keep sending the message that learning the English language is extremely important. Even though it's not a requirement of the application of DV 2024, yet it will help you succeed. It will help you achieve your goals once you come to the United States. I know a lot of you guys will tell me, but bro, I will learn the language when I come to the America, bro. It's not necessary right now. I'm busy. I have my family. I have my work. I have my business. Life is going on, bro. I cannot learn it right now. I totally understand. There's no limit to the number of excuses that we can come up with to put it off, to push it into the future, to not invest our money, our time, our effort into it right now. Yet I will continue to push you. I will continue to do my part. If you want to learn the content from this video, you have to push yourself to learn the language. And please leave it in the comments below how much of this video did you understand and continue to work on it. Let me know what is your plan to learn the English language in the next few months. And I will do my best in this video. I'm not gonna talk like this and use the accent and be so quick with it. No. I will take my time. I'll speak a little bit slower so you can truly understand, okay? All right, let's dive right in. The question is, with the passport requirement being lifted from the DV 2024 application, meaning that to apply for DV 2024, you do not need to have a valid passport, similar to what happened in the past few years. The US court ruled in favor of lifting the requirement, which means that millions and millions of people from all around the world will be cheering, will be happy that this requirement is lifted. And now they can submit an application without having a passport. First, let's talk about the implications of this ruling. Before this requirement was imposed on the DV application, about 15 to 16 million applications used to be submitted yearly. Once the requirement was put into place that you have to have a passport, that number dropped from about 16 million to about 6 million applications only. And that is because a lot of people in so many countries, obviously including a lot of poor countries, people do not have the means to get their passport in order for them to apply. It costs a lot of money to get a passport, and so people just simply did not apply. They didn't have the money. Now, this coming year, we're gonna have 15 or 16 million applications again. So your chances, the odds of anyone who will apply, obviously will drop because so many more people are going to apply. So to me, somebody who is a neutral, this is not a good thing for the majority of the people who want to apply because it's going to increase the pool of applications. If you are from the Middle East, and I know a lot of people who watch this channel are from there, you did not have a problem getting your passport. You had it in your hands and you used it for the application. Now your situation is tougher. Your odds are going to drop from below 1%. It used to be like 0.8% of winning to maybe like 0.2%. So your chances are being cut by like 3 times at least. But of course, all the smart kids out there will start thinking about submitting multiple applications. And this is really the core of this video. I'll do my best to try to answer this question in this episode. So please stick around till the end of the video to know my opinion about this issue. Obviously, the official website for DV 2024 did not open yet. We're still few weeks away, and we'll be waiting for the official instructions, which typically comes out about 2 weeks before the opening day. But for today, let's just rely on some of the instructions from DV 2023. The law allows only 1 entry by or for each person during each registration period. The Department of State uses sophisticated technology to detect multiple entries. If you submit more than 1 entry, you will be disqualified. It's plain and simple. The government uses sophisticated technology, software, that can sift through all the applications being submitted, and it will notify the government if more than 1 application was submitted by the same person. I know a lot of people from all over the world will start thinking about submitting multiple entries with slightly different names, right? So if you're from the Middle East, your name is Mohammed, you can submit an application with your first name spelled Mohamed. After that, you can submit another application with your first name spelled Mohammed. You can sit down with a pen and paper and come up with the different ways how to spell your name, and you can apply that to your last name. You can change your address. You can change a lot of the information that's required on the application to make the multiple entries different from each other, hoping that you can increase your chances of winning a visa. Let me make one thing very clear. Not requiring a passport during the application period from the first week of October to the first week of November does not mean that you will not need a passport at all. No, you will need the passport if you get selected. Right? So you submitted the application, and let's say you were one of the lucky ones, you got selected. Before you submit your DS-260, before you get to the application process, you will be required to have your passport at the time. And during the interview, the information that you submitted in the application will be cross-referenced with the information that is reflected on your passport. Some of you will tell me, but bro, I will have the passport made based on the information that I put in the application, bro. So the plan is to match the information exactly from the application that won the visa with the passport that you are going to apply for after you win, right? That's the plan. But I'm telling you, it will not be that simple, because there's a very high chance that you will not be able to match the information from the application exactly the way you want to see it on the passport. The problem you don't understand is that the software that's going to double check all the applications coming in for duplication is very sophisticated. It's very smart. During the application, you will be required to put in your spouse's name, right? Your husband or your wife, also your kid's name. So you're telling me that you're gonna create scenarios for all the information on the application to be completely different, slightly different in one scenario versus the other versus the third or the fourth. You're gonna change the names of the people around you, your address, your email, that has to be also different. You cannot have more than one entry with the same email. You're gonna create those scenarios so that you can increase your chances of winning. Okay, so what are you gonna do about the photo? If you intend to have multiple entries and you think you're so smart that you can get away with it, I'm telling you right now that the photo is what's going to get you disqualified. Historically, all the past years, the majority of the applications that get disqualified right away, and by the way, they don't inform the people who get disqualified that they did something wrong in the application. You simply don't hear any contact from them. Only those who get selected hear from the Department of State that they got selected. So a lot of applications get rejected, get disqualified because the photo did not meet the requirements, right? The requirements are listed. It has to be in color, it has to be in focus, it has to be sized right based on, 2 inches by 2 inches or 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter with the face in certain location. It has to be certain size, 240 kilobytes or less. You cannot wear glasses in the picture. As you can see on the screen, the requirements for the photo are very specific, right? So how are you gonna get over this if you decide to submit multiple entries? Right away, if you use the same picture, you're going to get disqualified. Right now, on the phone that you have in your own hands, you can download an app that goes through all the photos in your library, and it will tell you if you have any duplicates. It does the same thing for your contacts. So you're telling me that your phone has an app that can identify very quickly if there are any duplicate photos on it, and the US government doesn't have a software that can do that? Of course they do. Some of you will tell me, but bro, I'm gonna take different pictures, bro. I'm gonna take this one picture with no beard, and then I'm gonna wait, maybe 2-3 weeks, take another picture, a little bit beard, and then maybe a few weeks after that, take another picture, all shaven. I know how your mind works. You are going to keep thinking about ways of getting around the system, to try to beat the system and have multiple entries. But I'm telling you now, the software is extremely sophisticated in comparing pictures. You with beard and no beard are the same person, and the software will realize that and you will get disqualified. So here's my advice: do not do it. Don't get yourself disqualified because you think you're smarter than the US government. You're not, okay? You are not going to beat the software that compares applications. Thousands and thousands of people get disqualified every year because of the potentiality of fraud, right? Because they played around with the photo, they photoshopped the photo a certain way. Those people get disqualified and they think that they just were not selected because they were not lucky. No, they got disqualified. Don't do it. My advice is respect the rules, okay? You are allowed one entry, submit one entry. Keep your information safe. You have to make sure that the photo is taken within the last 6 months. Every digital photo is dated, right? There's a date that's associated with the photo. You cannot see it, but it's in the code behind the photo, okay? If it's not taken within the last 6 months, it will be disqualified immediately. You cannot use last year's photo thinking, oh, it looks good and everything was fine with it, I'm gonna save some money on the photo. No, you have to get new photos done. This video is in mid-August. You have few weeks. Go get your photos done, get them done right. There are websites where you can check whether the photo will be acceptable or not. I don't want to ramble on. I just figured I should give you this advice because I didn't see it anywhere on YouTube. Do not submit multiple entries thinking that you're smart and you will beat the system, because you won't. You will get disqualified. And of course, best of luck to all of you. I wish that all of you watching this video will win a visa this year. But remember, even if it doesn't happen this year, it only means that you were not ready, okay? Remember this saying: luck favors the prepared. Luck favors the prepared. Are you prepared? Did you even understand everything I said in this video? If you didn't, then you need work. You need to work on your English so that you can succeed when you come to this country. So your immigration journey is a good one that pushes you forward, not crush you under the weight of the United States. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, please press like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.